Didn't.
I'm ready.
Okay, you guys, I'm here with my friend Beth in her beautiful shop, and we have some guests here today, and we have coffee. Coffee is good, and Beth is going to.
We're going to paint this table.
I love
it. It's an old
it.
Bombay table. It's kind of plastic wood. I mean, I guess there's some real wood underneath it, but I feel like it's plastic. It's just or particle board. I don't know what it is. Anyway.
And here's the cake. I saw cake batter. Here is the colors.
And I'm going to be painting it Monet's garden because it's just a gorgeous green. I thought going into Christmas and fall, I'll probably paint over it, but it's a good one to start with.
Have you all painted furniture?
So
it's so.
Candy's getting ready to. She just bought some black. Yes, so this is perfect.
Awesome.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna start at the very beginning. So this was covered in dog hair, so I cleaned it before I brought it into the shop. But now, when I clean all my furniture, unless it's like grungy, her piece has sticky stuff on top, so she's gonna have to sand it back. But she's doing black, so she doesn't really have to worry about sealing it. So that's good.
It's an old Ethan Allen.
Yeah, it's an old Ethan oak table, right? Isn't it oak? Is it oak? Yeah. So what I like to do is I wipe it down, baby wipes. I buy these in bulk wherever I can find them. And then, and I'm going to be interacting with them, so I'm just giving an introduction. So, I clean with this, but I also, I kind of dusted it. It was really gross. And Molly's hair was everywhere. As y'all know, I love my dog, but she is about to kill us. So,
I bet everybody has a piece of Bombay furniture.
Yeah, Bombay.
In
Who
their house.
remembers Bombay? Put a comment. I would love for y'all to comment. Comment if you do. So I'm just going to wipe this down. You all are fine. I'm going to be right up in your face. You all can walk around. You can see. But I'm going to wipe it down. When I start a piece, I start upside down because when you flip it over, you're halfway done. All you got is the top. So it's really nice to do that.
So you take the legs off?
No, I'm going to leave them on. I was taking them off, and then I thought, why are you doing that? That's just stupid. So, it's easier to get it this way. So, I'm just going to wipe it down, and if I don't get all the dust, that's okay. It's dirt, and this paint is mostly clay, so it all goes together. It's a good combination. You know what I'm saying? All right, Monet's Garden is this awesome dark green, and it's just fabulous. You don't have to have a special brush unless you're going to be painting furniture and you're going to make money. So, these are good brushes, and we've got a new line coming out with the DIY people, so that's exciting. But a synthetic brush or something on it is really good. So I'm just going to start with the legs, and then I'm going to work my way down. I'm not going to change my hardware and paint right over it.
That's awesome.
I hate to do that. I hate painting hardware. I hate it. I hate it. It's exhausting trying to find something to match it. I hate taking it off. Did I say I hate painting it? I hate taking it off, so I just paint it. And if you look, everything in here has its original hardware, and it's painted. Yeah, so, and all you do is you just go. You just go right on, and I'm just going to put the first coat, and legs are the worst, so let's get them over with. And you just kind of dive in.
Do you do anything special getting those little grooves?
I'll probably need to do a couple coats, but that's it. Depends if I like it or not. So you just go, and then I'll flip it around, or you can walk around. It's nice if you can, or if you don't have to do it like this. I'm just doing this because it's a small table. If I have a large table, I clearly don't. I don't flip it anywhere because I'm usually on my own. Look at that. There's some Molly hair. She's everywhere. This was on a landing going to my basement. So let's just say it's disgusting.
That's all right. We all have stuff like that in our houses.
I was like, I'm just going to be I'm going to be as real and honest with the dirt and everything. Because, I can't be any other way. Okay, so does this look easy to you all right here with me?
Okay, I have a question. You have this squirt
This is
bottle,
mine. You don't have to do this.
And you bought it in one of these tubs over here.
Yeah, this is how I sell it. This is for everybody that sells it, usually uses FIFO bottles. If you're going to be painting furniture a lot, if you're going in, like if you're a furniture painter, then I would totally say invest in these. But I do it just because it's first in, first out. It's what they use in restaurants.
So it keeps it. It keeps it.
Yeah. And it's still clay paint. I still have some that dries up. Here's the cool thing about this paint. It can dry up and be completely rock hard. You can put water in it, let it sit for 3 weeks, and it reconstitutes, and you can use it again. You can put it in a blitzer, in a coffee blitzer, like a coffee grinder, and you can make it powder form, and it It's crazy.
You know what else you can do with this paint? Because I've
It's
done
like
it.
Willy Wonka.
I bought a really old fabric ottoman at a yard sale for $10, and I painted it with her paint, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Well, you basically you dye it. It's you water it down so far, and you dye the paint because you dye the fabric. Yeah, so it's because it's super pigmented. You can go darker. You cannot go like you can't take black to white because you're dyeing the fabric.
Right.
I'll probably put my
I
glasses
dyed
on.
all of my dining room
So I
chairs.
can see.
They were white, and I painted them with all the paint, and it was so easy.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Who decided that dining room chair thing to be white? Are you kidding? With kids? There's
I know, and I had little kids
do,
when I bought them.
I do. I do. That's making me crazy. I like to buy
Nobody's gonna
outdoor
see it.
fabric. I buy outdoor fabric and put it on my chairs because it just swaps off.
Where do you buy out?
You can get it anywhere like it. I love Interior Yardage. I love
That place is
the Rag
nice.
Peddler. I have those are my two favorite fabric places. Yeah.
South of Drive. For,
Yes.
What's the one
I've
in
been in there. I was just in
Shelbyville?
there. Interior
It's not there
Yardage.
anymore.
Are
It was
you
awesome.
It's like
kidding?
across from
Yeah.
Mitchell's.
There was
That
an
was the
awesome.
best.
So guys,
We
you
asked
just
for outdoor fabric.
Yeah.
they'll say outdoor fabric on it. Yeah. They just have
It has a
reams
coating
and
on it.
reams.
Yeah.
And it's so it makes it and you can just wipe it off and it just
That is a pretty color green.
isn't it? Yeah. And it's,
Well,
here's the thing, it's gonna dry lighter because it's clay based. So just
Okay.
because,
then you
but
put that
then you
sealer
can
on it.
seal it and it's right, it goes back to being the
Now,
original
do you
color.
paint all the under stuff, like the drawer and all that inside there?
I won't.
Okay.
I don't.
I don't really want to on the.
You can.
Nobody
some people.
sees it.
Some people. No, these are just dog hairs everywhere. Some people feel like they have to. I'm not a great finisher at all. So I just like to get it looking good where everybody can see it. Then I'm done. I'm ready. I get bored easily, and so I just kind of do that. Now this doesn't need it. Sometimes it starts to dry. I'm going to grab my water so I don't want to get my big gut right in your way. But so this I just keep it's a mister. Here's the difference from mister.
Okay,
It's
I bought that.
Yeah.
So, I
So
wanna
it's
see how
like
to
you're.
use
This
it.
feels so good. So I'm burning up. I'm at Disney. So it's what it does. It's not like it's a car wash. It's the mister to cool you off. You know, at these parks, and you just if it starts to drag or if it's drying out, you can just do that, and it'll help it to blend. I'll come over there and show you all what I'm talking about. If it starts to drag, or let's say you're kind of running out of paint and you're at the end of it, put a little water in it, and because it's so pigmented, it'll go for days. I'm gonna come over and let y'all see that.
It is incredible. You look at the little
I'm making
container
notes.
Oh, good.
and you think, I
I'm
can't get a
sorry,
lot
baby.
out of
Sorry.
that.
Plastic
And you get so much
You can
out
put
of
it on
those little bitty
anything.
containers.
You can put it on paper plate. You can put it in a container. I just had
I'm
this.
just wondering.
You can put it on. I mean, I just put it on
Because
anything
like
because
a
it's.
paper plate would probably soak through, no?
They have it coated. You know, it's fine. So okay, so I didn't even get these corners very clean, but I don't really care. It's just dust. It's just me and my dog. So let's say I wanted to. Okay, I want to make sure y'all see this. It's starting to drag. I just take this, and I can just moisten my.
Moisten the wood.
You can put it on anything.
You know there's a Facebook group about that one? Moisten. For people
The
that
name
hate
of it. What's the name of the color? Monet's Garden.
Monet's Garden, yes.
Right here.
So
Okay, that's
it's,
pretty.
yeah. So it
And this
will-
is Debbie's Design Diary paint, if you all are
Yes.
curious.
Is anybody watching?
Yes.
Oh yay! Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Hi, Shannon. I need my glasses. Lavender and Grace. Gina Pearson. Hello.
Oh, that's Tammy. Hi, Tammy.
CJ Henderson. Hello.
Hello,
We wish you
hello.
were here in
Yes.
gorgeous Kentucky
It
today.
is pretty. It is pretty. Yesterday, y'all, I did a drive down to Bowling Green because my son was
I thought he needed his jacket. Did you deliver his jacket?
no, what jacket was not it. I was taking his some props. He was in the BFA program, and he's realized now that he doesn't really want to make movies. It's not his jam. So we are pivoting he is pivoting. We, as in my oldest, is on the autism spectrum, so they're very high functioning, has Asperger's, and he's decided that's really not for him. And I was like, babe, that's okay. I mean, he's been there 4 semesters, so yes. He started in January, and here's the thing: we were told when he was in 6th grade, that he was on the tech track. He wouldn't really go to college.
Oh. In
Needless-
6th grade.
6th grade. Needless to
Who else
say,
are these? That's so sad.
I don't want to say that on YouTube, but I will tell you all when we get off camera. He was dreadful about that. Anyway, so, and then I'm going to just put that underneath. Once I turn it upside down, it'll be great. And I'm going to just get this leg over here, go around. And the thing about, you can spin it, just spin the table, so you can get the legs and stuff. I never work like this. I'm usually working in like a 3x3, and I'm just like, I mean, and if it gets on the food, I'm not gonna worry about it.
But so you're not trying to just cover it.
You're like, you probably need
some streaks, and that's okay.
well, no, this is just the first coat,
Okay.
and it's also, it's what you want. Some people like it streaky. I typically, let's put the donuts not where I'm slinging.
Hey, how long do you have to let the first coat dry before you move to the second?
That's a good question. It depends on like where it's
Well, it
dry.
dries so quickly. I mean,
does.
it's
It
almost
dries-
dry over here.
It dries really fast, and I'm gonna pull out my heat gun and quicken up the process. So, I mean, I'd love for y'all to stay with me all day. We'll just order Callie's next door, and we'll just make a party. But you all might have stuff to do. People might have a life, and my phone will probably die, and I'll lose space on Switcher before that. But I'm just getting like a scratch coat on it right now.
I'm amazed at how much lighter it is as it dries.
It does, because it's like adobe. Think about clay adobe
Yeah.
when you make pottery.
Yeah.
It dries so much lighter because it's okay. Out of this container, this much is clay.
Okay.
So we have, if there's only 9 ingredients, it's all natural. It truly is all natural.
You could eat it. Like she said she was going to splatter it on the donuts. It
I mean,
really
I wasn't
wouldn't matter.
really worried. But sprinkles. You know, but I don't ever, is there any smell in here, y'all? Is
No.
anybody getting nauseous or sick from the smell? No, because there's no odor. All right, I'm going to dry this really fast, and then we're going to flip it.
Okay.
We're going to get
Hey,
cozy.
tell them too about the different waxes.
Okay, so there's just different colored waxes, yes. This is going to be loud, so hang on.
Okay, I'm going to show them the colors.
So what I'm buying is a wax.
No, we're doing big top. There's
Okay.
lots of finishes. I'll go over those in just a
Okay.
second, yeah. So,
I want to know what y'all's favorite color
what I'm
is
going to do is I'm going to turn it
that
on.
we're showing. Look at these. Now, if you're not here, Beth, how can they order this paint from you?
Oh, I have vintagebanditsmerc.com. I have a website.
VintageBanditsMerc.com,
Right.
and she will just ship this right on out to you.
Right.
Oh, look
And
at that
what's
color.
Really cool right now on the website is
Gorgeous.
there are hundreds of items on sale, flash sale until I don't know when, probably tonight, and you can get stuff for 25% off. My Royce papers, my jewelry. There's all kinds of stuff going on
Well, that's
because
awesome.
I'm making room for Christmas.
Here's the Royce papers.
That's. What am I doing?
These are decoupage papers, and they're the most gorgeous designs.
It's like
Like,
all
where's
this
that
electric
painting
stuff.
you did? Oh,
All
she did
this-
this.
He said all this electric stuff is dangerous, Mom. My 20-year-old lectures me every single day.
This is something Beth did with the Royce paper.
Joshua.
Josh.
I'm a dude.
Isn't that gorgeous? Queen Bee's your favorite?
love
I asked
Queen
everybody what their favorite was.
Queen Bee is yellow.
Is that the red
Queen
one?
Bee
Or is that gold? Oh, right
Oh,
here.
it's this one. It's like, it's the most amazing yellow. I love to mix it. You know, I don't ever do a single color much. So
I used that golden ticket up there.
Yeah,
and
oh,
that
it's
was
good too.
amazing.
I like to
couldn't
wax
believe
a
it.
piece and then I spray it and it drips down.
Yeah.
So if y'all can see, this
did
is
not do
drying.
Beth, what are you
Lighter.
using to do that?
This is an embossing gun. You don't have to do this, but we're going to do a heat gun. I have one that's quiet, but I can't find it. Of course I can't.
It was a
So,
sunburst.
but see how it's, yeah, it's dry. So it dries lighter, guys. Don't freak out. Because it dries lighter. I know, and we're going to do something with the mirror. I think we should decoupage and maybe do some transfers. We'll get into my stash.
I saw Brittany last night and somebody else at an event and we were all talking about you.
Oh.
So it was good. It was a conservation
Okay.
meeting at Spark. So we were talking about the meeting here and how cool it was.
Oh, that was so lovely. It really was. We had Women in Business on Wednesday, and these two ladies came. Brittany who?
Here's something Beth painted, and then put a transfer from iodine over top of it.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was one of the ladies here Wednesday morning.
Yes.
I was
She
thinking.
was there last night.
Our meeting, and the manager came out, gave us a
Oh, fun! It's
While this is drying, I'm gonna take you all on a tour of
I'm just drawing the back.
what Beth has painted. She painted this chair,
Standing in a circle, one big
an old chair. Look at this. Look at that gorgeous thing. She painted that. She painted this with the same paint.
After you were talking, I tried to drive away.
And then that's a stamp from Iron Orchid Design that she did on top of it.
I just don't. I have
Who
to.
has painted?
This is one of her t-shirts I think that she's going to have on sale.
Salad in there. That's the only thing about it.
I mean, it's not healthy.
She has, this is my favorite product, the Iron Orchid Design. There's paint inlays,
Family cooked like
there's stamps, there's stencils.
You need two countries.
Let me show you all the paint inlays. What you do is you take the paint
My mother's
and you
mother-
paint it,
yeah,
and then you lay a paint inlay on top of it. This is actually paint.
That's my mother's family.
And then you allow it to dry, then you wet it again, you pull it off, and it looks like you have a hand painted piece, which is amazing.
Okay, so I just turned it on its side, and I will just finish the legs. And you see, it's drying lighter. It dries so fast, and
You know what we should put paint inlay on this. It would be.
Would you put what on it?
You might need to do that.
How do you do that?
I think we're gonna use the Paradise.
Which color?
I gotta go find it. It's on my coffee. It's on my it's coffee bar right now, but it's on my cash bar.
The
I'm gonna
paint
take-
inlay is like a sheet of actual paint.
It's embedded in the paper.
Oh, that's what you were talking
Yeah,
It's
Is that
so
this? That wasn't
cool.
this. Is that what
Yes.
you did on that? Okay.
So that's
I
actual
just-
paint on there.
I just struggle with just plain.
This is not a design, this is a paint.
But it's on a paper. Yeah, I'm gonna take these off.
So Lauren, you must have made a lot of things.
She just knows me. She just.
Do I have paint pictures?
I don't
of-
know if you do or not.
Yes, I do. They're on your page.
I think that ought to be a
you
requirement because some of us newbies don't have.
I love for you to hashtag me and share. That would be amazing. And start a little, tell me when you paint something, especially if you get something. I had somebody order paint last night. I've got like 4 orders to get out. And I had another subscription purchased for the Starry
I
Silk
wonder if one of those was my friend. I sent her your
information.
website.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Good. I don't know. Yeah, they're cuties. Enjoy. I thought, oh, that's healthy, isn't it? I mean,
Yes,
everything's
it is.
sugar.
And it's very
I grant.
fallish.
I understand it's sugar. I'm a diabetic. I
Let's
should.
show. I'm gonna show the paint inlays since we're talking about the paint inlays. Let's see.
Which
They're
one you want to do?
where are they? They're right here, right?
Yes.
So these are paint inlays. This is actual paint. You all come pick one. Come pick one.
Go. And I have it.
Okay, so here's Rose Chintz. Here's Queen of the Nile. This is the one that's on her bar.
We'll do it right now. We'll show you how to do paint inlay.
This one.
You have something else to put it on?
Yeah, right there.
I'll put it on
This one.
Well, just go look at them. I have them for sale. She wants
This
you to.
one.
We want you to. They won't see you.
I do not have.
Okay, if y'all don't want to pick it out, I'm gonna pick it out.
Oh, okay. I have it in the bag. It's pretty. That's a pretty one. Let me go grab it.
Won't that be beautiful?
The chateau.
Yeah.
Yes. It is in. Oh, that's perfect.
So when you put it on, it'll look like she hand painted the top of this. It really is incredible.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna have her come to my office. I'm gonna have her do a home visit. Come to my office.
Where's
and
your
give me
office?
some ideas.
So we'll put this paint inlay back.
But
These paint inlay, you get 8 sheets
Okay.
for how much are the paint inlays, Beth? Oh, for $49. But the cool thing is you can use them more than once. I can't put that back because I only have one hand. So we'll set it here for right
We have
now.
to pick out the pattern that we want to use. So this, what you do is you have the paint, and then I like to use the back because I cannot keep up.
Oh, okay. So this is the picture of all these different ones are in here.
Yes, so it's like a big wallpaper. So we just need to figure out, lay it out. What we wanna
Wait until
do.
you see it. It's incredible what it does.
So I'm thinking.
It's mind blowing.
So here, so you have that. See how they match up?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they're really
And
cool.
it looks like you stenciled it or something.
It looks
on
like
it.
it's hand painted. Looks
Yeah.
like an old
I have
French
no idea how
mural.
this is gonna play out. I'm like watching because I have no idea how you do
You're gonna be amazed.
So I just got to
amazed.
decide. We just need to decide what we want to do. If we want to put like a center, if we want to put like.
Oh, that's cool. And
Or if we wanna
is
do
this
this
tall
one?
enough for this?
No, it's not. So I'm thinking maybe we'll use the circle one right here, and we'll put these two together.
So I didn't realize there's a picture on the back.
Yeah, yeah.
That's handy.
It helps. Yeah. So I'm
Oh, of
going
the
to
whole
use.
thing. Okay.
So we're going to use this.
Now,
and
once you do this on here, like that surface isn't ever touched, but on
I'll just
top of
finish it.
this,
It'll be fine.
what would you put on top of it to keep it?
We have several things. We have Big Top, and we have wax. You know, I had
Big
my.
top is what I'm buying.
I had a grand opening. Let me grab some scissors because I'll show what we got to
For
do.
my table.
We had.
Oh. One
Yeah,
of
it was so
mine. I
funny.
thought you said one of mine.
When I opened at
You
Green
saw that?
Street, I had demo where you could practice stamping and everything.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, "Where do you get the stamps?" And I was like, "I sell stamps." And they're like, "Where do you get this ink? It's awesome." I sell the ink. Where do you get stamp pads? I sell stamp pads. I sell everything we're using because it's my shop. That's why we're doing this, folks.
Yeah, it's just
It
not
was
for
so
fun
cute.
for you.
I'm just not here for entertainment. I mean, I was, but you know, I'm always
Quite
entertaining.
entertaining.
I know.
So you're just
So-
cutting off that
So
little edge.
she kept saying on
Oh,
Wednesday,
okay,
you can
so-
do anything. You can do, and I'm like,
You can do anything. I told you I'll come out and we'll do a consult. I would love to.
Today, before I
Okay,
leave, we're
yes,
gonna make a
we'll
date,
pull out our
appointment for
calendars
you
and
to
we'll-
come by. Excuse me.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to help you find that fabric.
Really,
and-
people need to send you pictures, and then you could give them suggestions
Yeah.
out
I
of
would love to
products that
do.
they could
Yeah,
get,
Yeah.
and how they
You
could.
can charge a consulting fee. I'm totally up for that, but
Yes.
just- 'cause
yes.
I-
Yes, I can.
okay. So to my untrained eye, this is pretty with the green and the dark.
You picked
That's
a good
pretty.
one.
Yeah, you can pick.
Right.
That's the cool thing. You can paint the whole thing. You can leave a little bit.
I'm going to, right now what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how we do this. Just in the middle. You have to put it on fresh paint. This looks really good on turquoise. I have a box in the window that y'all can look at that I did this on Bohemian Blue. I had to force myself not to pull blue off the wall because that's my favorite. And I thought, let's go with
A
the color.
box in the window.
There's a little, see that blue box in the window? On top of the dresser? Yep. So I'm just cutting this. I'm going to have to, y'all go check that out if you want to.
It's nice too because it has those little grid lines on
Oh, listen, the sisters are incredible because the grid lines are on everything. And they all match up, which is so nice.
I forget you're left-handed.
I know. That's why I was talking about Debbie Beard. And she goes, I can hear you all whispering. Like I was a stalker, and I kind of am, but
Debbie Beard is the person who
this is
owns
her
the
paint. She owns the paint company. Okay, so I just trimmed off this.
So if you all are watching online, have you ever used the transfers?
This is paint inlays.
Paint inlays, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. And then I love this paper. This is totally different, but I use this and I will do it for journals, and I'll use it on, I'll do gel printing with it, and it's fabulous.
Have
Okay.
you all ever done gel printing?
No. I haven't done any
That's a
of this.
whole nother ballgame.
Your life is getting ready to be changed.
I'm gonna have a new line item in my budget.
Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is turn
That's
this
right.
towards me. So if y'all want to get up and stand and watch, that is fine, because I have to be able to see it to do it. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to use that
Let me get
line
over
right
here.
there, because that'll keep it straight, and I can use the back of it. Okay. and I'll squish it together a little bit because I kind of cut that off. But you know what? It'll be fine. It won't matter. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta get paint on the table, and I'm just going to slap this on because you want it to be wet. Wet paint. You put it on wet.
I know.
Now, if you put more
But it still
layers
looks
of paint
pretty.
on, will it get darker?
No,
No, it's gonna be this color.
This is as well. You're gonna finish it when you put the wax on it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it goes, because it's clay, it gets lighter when it dries, but then when you put the finish on it, it goes back to the original color. It goes back to this color.
Okay, that's
Close.
always
It does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
Green.
it's a little bit lighter, just a little bit lighter than the wet color. So what I'm gonna do is you want to have it. You want to have paint on there, good amount of wet paint, because that's how the inlay adheres. It embeds itself into this paint. So I'm just going to make it smooth.
But the cool thing too is whatever finish you use, it gives it a little bit of a different look at the end. So like you could put clear wax on it and it would pretty much be the color.
Okay, I'm going to just try.
Or dark wax, so you can
Tell me
finish.
top something over here.
Big top.
Hold on, I gotta come over here.
Okay, so I'm just going to
So
line
that
up
table looks like this one.
like this.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
Yep, so you just put that on
And
wet.
I'm trying to line it up.
It's
There
gonna
we
be
go.
interesting to turn it over.
And okay, I think that's pretty. I think
That's why
straight.
those little
Maybe I can
grid
do
lines
squares are perfect.
Okay,
So you
now.
put it down on the wet paint.
Oh, it's
right?
not in the middle. Hang on.
Oh, so it's forgiving.
Well,
You
not
pick
really,
it up real quick.
but I did it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me make this mistake and not you all. I'm trying to get it even on the table, but I just am not good at measuring. There we go. Here we go. Okay, please go. Please go.
If it didn't work out for
It's-
some reason, just paint it again and do it the
Well,
second
the
time.
paint inlays,
I mean, not the same. Can
I
you
know.
paint over it?
you can, but these, these are not cheap. So I really hate, this is the only time that it kind of makes me nervous. But what I'll do is I'll just act like I'll just sand it, act like it's a real old piece, and the guy was blind or something that did it. I don't know.
It'll be a one of a kind.
That's one word for
It's
it.
going to be beautiful.
So, and now all this right here, I'm going to trim this off because I can use this on anything, okay?
That's what she said. Anything. You can use it on anything.
Like a journal or a book, or, it's just layers.
Now I'm thinking that my plain black table may be too boring. I may have to rethink it.
It's classic.
It's pretty cool.
I get really bored.
You'll
Easily.
see these and you'll be like, okay, which paint inlay am I going to put on my black
Exactly.
table?
So I'm just pressing this down because I want it to adhere.
What do you do for a living?
I coach women in business.
Oh, okay. So that's why you're with the Women in Business group.
Yeah.
Because we're all women in
Inspire them
business.
To do that? To have the women in business group? Did you
No, I
inspire
just got
anyone?
here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've only been here 8-9 months. I've got clients all over though.
Look how pretty that
I do
is.
it for myself to get out. Yeah, I mean, I have clients in London and Seattle and
So you're like a
a lot of cities.
consultant.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I work by phone. That's how I was able to move down here.
Where'd you
my-
move from?
Cincinnati.
Okay, so then we're just gonna let it dry a bit. I'm gonna just fill with a little. Don't do this, guys. You don't have to do this. I'm just gonna hit it real fast. And because this paint dries so fast.
Are you going to do the sides? Put
Yeah, but I'm
anything
gonna
on
do
the
this.
sides?
I'm gonna do this
Are
first.
you going to do it in sections?
Yeah. I just find it easier for me. That's how I did that.
Okay.
And I want to see how this looks. And if it's awful, I'm not going to waste the edge.
Gotcha.
Because I've kind of got it way off. But this is going to be mine, so it doesn't really matter.
I think things that aren't perfect
Well,
are
it's not.
better.
I do like. I'm not symmetrical much, but this type of thing is trying to be symmetrical, and I totally messed up.
So let me ask, could you have, like me, could you have like measured it and
Oh,
put like a
totally.
little tick mark or something?
Yeah. Oh, that would have been the smart thing to do.
I just don't know.
back of it. We're not that far off.
Well, I'm looking at the right
okay.
here. I'm off about an inch. But you know what? I use a little sandpaper, a little gold wax. little shimmer here, shimmer there. Nobody's ever gonna know. We're gonna shiz it up and it'll be just fine.
So I make custom cookies.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, that's what I do for a living. And so sprinkles is how when I'm like, well, let's just put some sprinkles on it. With her, it's like, let's put some gold wax on it.
So what's your business?
The Cheerful Baker.
You mentioned it the other day.
She's pretty major, so get ready.
Do you have a shop? Or
She's out of her house.
I do it out of my house, but really I do, I make custom cookies, but primarily we have a cookie cutter shop and we have a subscription box and people they get it once a month and it has cookie cutter, clip art, all of the tutorial on how to decorate all the cookies. So it's like you get a cookie and it's always a surprise, so that's fun.
cool.
It's fun. I'm artsy.
I think
Yeah,
I
I
ruined
guess
this
so.
side when I pulled it off. You know, I switched it, I moved it. Didn't really get it going much better. We'll see. We may have to redo this one, but that's okay.
But you know, sometimes it's good when you
So
show
you can
mistakes.
use those one time. And
No, you can actually use them
Remember
over and
how
over,
that
like
one-
3
who
times,
was
3 or 4
that one
times.
cook that
But
used to
whatever
drop
color.
stuff and make mistakes all the time on TV.
Oh
Loved
yeah,
her.
what? Julia Child.
Julia, yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
have
it's
you
just
seen-
we all
feel
make
good.
mistakes.
Well, so
Yeah.
you can reuse this, and it'll have the green on it. So whatever color you put with it, it has it with it. Okay, and then like I'll use it like 2 more times, and then
This
I'll
thing you can use 2 more times.
yes. So so the paint, and
Oh.
then I use it like a book cover at the end. Like
Okay.
I'll cover a book with it. I'm just trying. I just got a baby wipe that's got a little water to try and press this thing down to see if I can get.
Do you spray it? Do you not spray it?
I was doing that all wrong.
Okay.
So I when these came out, I was like, oh, learning curve. You know my brain. Anyway, and so I was like, no. And I was doing it all wrong. And then Lauren and I went to this event. We went to this retreat in Maryland, and the sisters were there, and they showed us, and I was like, and you are doing it wrong. So there it goes. I have since learned. Okay, so I'm going to pull, this one is probably ready because I didn't mess it up. So I want you all to see.
Amazing.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. It looks like it's hand painted.
That is amazing.
Isn't that
That side's going to be pretty. So this will
incredible?
just
Yeah.
wait right there.
Wow.
And
This
then,
one's
Look at
gonna
that.
be
It's
fun.
the paint.
I'm so excited.
I have
It
faith.
is. Look, it's going to be fine.
It's gonna be fun.
You said the sisters were there?
yeah.
Were there sisters that did this or nuns?
Well, no, these are.
That's funny. Look,
That's what I thought too.
I
So it's IOD Sisters. They have this company. It's 2
know.
girls.
Okay.
And they are lovely. And so this one is not as good.
Oh,
we're
but that's
gonna-
It's
gorgeous.
perfect.
Oh, it's fine.
That's
Oh.
gorgeous.
So you
Is
let this
that
dry.
unbelievable?
And then you can reuse. Okay, I can't even imagine.
And so then I will just match up something to go on the edge, and then I'll let it dry. So here's the situation. You let it dry,
See this picture.
and
Wow.
then I just have to, I can't.
That's incredible.
And so you can,
Oh no, that's not the one.
you want the bottom one. Hang on.
Wow.
Let me
It's
move
over
this
here
'cause
somewhere.
I'll
Here
put
it
this
is.
So I'm gonna let that sit.
So then you can.
So
You
you
can
can-
figure. Well,
yeah, you
these
can,
we
like this
did.
could go over there. You can make it, this can go up. You can do it any way you want to. Because it's like old wallpaper. Look, they did this on a wall. I'm just going to let you want it dry. And so when you do this, then this is paint. So you have to be really careful. You can also go in with a little brush and you can match it up. But I'm not successful at that, so I don't do it. And then you let it dry. And then I use Mod Podge sealer because it smells, but it's easy. It doesn't splatter. You can put Big Top in a spray thing. I'm not very successful at that either. So I just do the spray Mod Podge. It seals it. And then
spray Mod Podge.
I'll show you.
I didn't know you could
Do I
spray
need that?
Mod
There it is
Podge.
either.
No.
I was like, do I need that? I like the idea of the spray.
So my little granddaughter was on fall break last week, and we did a bunch of projects, and
I
we
just
were
do
just
this
painting it.
to seal the
Yeah.
inlay. And then I'll go over with Big Top
Oh,
wax
okay.
and stuff.
Okay, got it.
Because you have to, this is paint and it will smear. So you have to get it to seal.
Oh.
And so,
Right, so
and
you can't brush it.
you can't brush it, you got to spray it.
Now this little gadget here,
It's an
Interesting.
embossing gun.
an embossing gun.
But I just use it for everything, for heat. Just
You
keeps
wouldn't
easy.
need that though.
I've had
She's
this for
doing it
25 years.
faster. You don't even need that.
You can
You
let
can
it,
just let it dry.
You can let it dry by itself. It's the best way, but I want you all to kind of see it.
Oh my gosh, that's
So-
so pretty.
Yeah. So then,
Are you gonna sell this table when you're done?
maybe, if somebody wants it.
Yeah. So if you all love this table, which it's gonna be amazing when it's
Getting
finished.
this furniture from my move. We condensed two houses to one,
Oh wow.
and I am like, I could, give
Now-
you things to paint so you could sell them.
Totally.
But now are you like, man, I should have kept that. I could have painted that.
But if you don't have room for it,
I don't have room for it. I have furniture in still one half of one
Gosh, that's
storage
so
unit.
pretty.
I've gotten almost rid of everything. Yeah.
okay. So then you just let it dry,
Uh-huh.
and I'll just keep on. But I like to. I'm just trying to get this. I can show you a little bit of the spray montage. What I do.
You know what I love too? I love
these little wrinkles.
Yes. You didn't mess that up at all. It's perfect.
I don't know if it goes quite to perfect, but
It doesn't look
it's lovely. I love how it looks aged. You know, it looks like it's coming out of an old French chateau.
It does. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
And it's off, guys. So anyway, oh well. I may be taking it home.
Okay, somebody says, okay,
Who is it?
how she forgot. Hello, happy Friday.
So, what is she forgot
You
to
do
wet
wet
it?
it. Hold on. It's so pretty.
Okay, so
Love this inlay.
isn't
It's
that
so pretty.
gorgeous?
Did she wet it? Did you wet it? No.
not much.
Just
I
put
used
it
to
on
baby
wet
wipe.
paint.
because this is because
You put it on wet paint.
You put it on wet paint. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you put it. She says she forgot to wet it, so it's not releasing. But yeah, you don't have to wet it. You just put it on wet paint.
You need to when you pull it off, you need to moisten it a bit.
Okay.
And I used a baby wipe for that. I'm totally going off book. They don't recommend it, so just don't do what I do. Do what I say.
So you put it on there, and then you
That's all.
use the baby wipe. But if you didn't have a baby wipe, could you get like a wet paper towel?
I would missed it with my mister.
Okay, gotcha.
Just barely though, because I was making it way too wet, and I was ruining everything.
So barely wet.
You just want to be and it releases from the DIY paint so beautifully. It does it. It depends on what paint you use, and this is the only
It
paint I
really
use.
looks like when you use the baby wipe, like it
It
healed that side.
Well, I did try to press it in there, so I don't know. But so I cannot figure it out, but I will take another one once this dries, and I will re-wet this, and I can do a section here and a section here, and then that'll be it. I'm gonna have to do some smoke and mirrors to fix that, but
To fix what? There's nothing wrong with it.
okay, when you look at it, it's not.
No, you're the only one who would
no.
ever notice
No,
that.
that's not true.
Let me see.
Where
But
did you
anyway.
get this?
I sell it.
I don't think it makes them notice that.
Nobody's gonna notice that.
Is it for
No one's gonna know. No, what's that meme? No one's gonna know.
No one's
no,
gonna know.
no
I've
one's
seen
gonna
that
know.
too.
Yeah, isn't that
They're not
funny?
gonna know.
They're not gonna know.
They're not. I
They're
mean,
gonna know. Okay, guys, so that's kind of it. What time is it? How far did we go?
38 minutes.
That's
You
all
wanna
it's
say
been?
goodbye?
Thanks for joining. Glad he came. Tandy came. Lauren came. So, guys, if you have any questions, just message me or put them in the comments.
How do you finish this? You spray
Okay,
that on
so
it? Then?
so I'm going to. It's just got to dry. I'll record how I finish
Okay.
it, but I will take this Mod Podge just to seal
I did not
this.
know you could get Mod Podge in a
They have a
can.
gajillion
That's
kinds of Mod Podge.
amazing.
It's just easier. It's not natural. Sorry. So I just spray it. It just kind of seals it, and then I can go in. And I love to take brown paper, and it's like it's a sand. You can sand with brown paper bag, and it's a really gentle sand. And so I'll smooth it out a bit, and then I'll put some clear wax on it, and then I may put some dark wax or some white wax or some gold wax because we have Shipwreck, which is turquoise wax. We have a black wax, which is awesome. We have a dark wax and a clear wax and a white wax. These are all the waxes. You want to start with clear wax first because it's like your eraser. If you go straight in with black wax, it's just going to be black because the paint just sucks up in the wax. So your clear wax, or you can start with Big Top. If you want to make something almost waterproof, you put down 2 coats of Big Top and then 2 coats of clear wax and let it cure, and it's like magic. Yeah.
Beth knows what she's doing. So if you have
That's what-
questions about painting
Now, you still can't
furniture,
put like water.
make sure
sitting
you
on it.
ask her.
You need a coaster.
Right.
It's not Formica, but
Right.
yeah.
CJ Henderson says, Beautiful job, Beth.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. It's getting there. So I will totally put up the end product, and I'll record somehow I finish it. I would love to do that, okay?
Okay.
But anyway, I'll be back next week. And if you wanted the sale, go grab the sale. It's there.
VintageBanditsMark.com.